Greetings everyone, and welcome to Goddess Guidance. I'm Robin Mansfield, owner at Goddess in Eden in Verona, New Jersey. And this week I'd like to talk a little bit about, are you living a magical life? Now there's many connotations for the word magic. We can think of magic in the traditional sense, like they do on the stage in Vegas, but that's not what we mean. And we think about maybe witches and goblins and wizards, but that's not the kind of magic we mean. The kind of magic that we're talking about today is the magic of transformation of the self. That kind of magic, where we connect to spirit and we connect to ourselves, and we begin to live a life that's easy, joyful, happy, and filled with love and contentment. That's magic. And sometimes it's not so easy to live a magical life. And sometimes we need some guidance and some help so that we can manifest our heart's desire. Now, speaking of heart's desire, I'm sure you noticed that the past couple of weeks were a bit challenging with the Venus retrograde. Fortunately, Venus is going to begin to go forward starting on April 15th. So that will help us begin to live a magical life once again. And now we're going to have Mercury retrograde. We also have Saturn retrograde and Jupiter retrograde. So we did all this work to get ourselves prepared to get onto our life path and to rethink, revise, and re-strategize what it is that we'd like to manifest in our lives. And here comes Mercury retrograde. All right? Now, it's not really a stoppage, okay? Think of it in terms of feelings, all right? Because Mercury retrograde this time is in the sign of Taurus. And Taurus is about, I feel. And they're very tactile people, okay? The sign is all about, how does this feel physically? How does this feel emotionally? How does this feel spiritually? It's all about our feelings and getting into, am I happy? Am I unhappy? What is pleasing me? What isn't pleasing me? And this is kind of where we're fine-tuning everything that we learned in Venus retrograde. So this is the beginning of learning to live a magical life. And if you need some help with that, I do private training. You can call me, and I do help people get through challenging times in their life. I'm always available by appointment. If you'd like to give me a call on that, I'm here. I'd also like to talk a little bit about a free service that we're going to have coming up in May. It's a women's empowerment circle, and you can look on the website and see when that's going to be held. It'll be in the evening at 7 o'clock, and it's by donation only, so if you can't afford to pay for it, that's fine. What's more important is that you join us and join with other women, and let's talk about our feelings, okay? And I'd also like to talk a little bit about Venus star mapping, or Venus star soul mapping. That's a process where we look at your astrological chart and see where the Venus star point occurs in your chart, and then we help you find your soul's purpose. So that service is also available if that would be helpful. And last but not least, I'd also like to mention that we have a alchemical transformation meditation coming up later on in the month of April, as well as our Crystal Goddess meditation, which will be on the new moon. So if you're looking for something interesting to do, April is your month here at Goddess in Eden. Just give us a call or stop by. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you have a magical week.